Yeah, it's been a tough 18 months. So I want to talk to you about the benefits of what I do. And the 4.9 million small business owners in the UK, 4.9 million small business owners, and that's increasing every month. But 95% of those businesses are going to fail. And they fail for a whole bunch of reasons. And one of the best things that a business owner can do, other than getting a good accountant that can help them with the numbers, or a good lawyer with the contracts, and all the rest of it, is to get some outside help. Somebody to grab them by the hand and lead them on that journey. So probably the best thing to do, if I may, because you put me on the spot, rather than me tell you a little bit about what I do and how I do it, I'm going to actually get a client up and put them on the spot. Because in my words, for those that know me, my clients actually do my marketing for me. Andy, have you got a couple of minutes?
That's very clever. Very clever. It's a good job we've got a lot of pals, isn't it?
It was.
Cheers.
It was the bit for me where you said 25% growth, 2 acquisitions, and kind of winning year on year. So that kind of gives me a good heads up, I guess. Andy, good afternoon. We've worked together for
about 11 years, I think.
11 years. And in that time, we've obviously delivered some great results together. So in your words, what is the benefit of a good business mentor?
I think accountability, that's the number one, and it's not just my accountability as a owner-managed business, but it's the accountability of my team. So as we've grown, we've established like a leadership team, and you've done loads and loads of work in making sure they're accountable to themselves and to the business. And, you do so much stuff outside of the things that I'm aware of and obviously monitor that. So that's the number one.
So it's accountability which enables you to keep the focus and get the results that you and the team want.
Yeah. I mean, we absolutely measure everything. We've got about 60 KPIs. And you help the team define that. You ensure that they're recording everything properly. We're obviously monitoring and improving that sort of stuff all of the time. And, just keep the show on the road, if you like. And from a growth perspective, we just want to keep growing. And we need to understand where we've been to know what's working and what we need to do going forwards, which you do a massive job of helping us with.
No, my pleasure. And just, I guess for the benefits of those that are not clear on what business mentoring is all about, do you think you'd have achieved the results you've achieved without the help, and therefore you've just achieved them quicker? Or do you think getting access to the right help has enabled you to deliver better results than you could have done without?
I don't know, because I've not tried it without, obviously. But I think we're doing great, and we're doing great every year on a year by year basis. So it's absolutely worked. And I think any business owner should really have somebody outside of the business to hold them to account, to keep them on the straight and narrow, to just be a sounding board. Obviously, we've got the business sounding board here, Phil. I don't. You've got to pick the right mentor. It's got to be the right mentor for you. And obviously, there's lots of mentors out there, but I think you've just got to build up a good relationship so that you're using them in the right way. And whether we'd have been better without or with somebody else, and I can't say that, but we're doing great as a result of the time we've spent with you. So thanks.
Fantastic, thank you. And you just touched on there, it's about getting the right fit, isn't it? There are 45,000 coaches, consultants, mentors, trainers in the UK. Probably 43,500 of those have never run a business, and therefore don't have the core skills, the empathy, the background to help deliver results. What's important for you when you're looking for an advisor in terms of the skill set, the fit, the relationship?
That's what it's all about. I think Graham hit the nail on the head with talking about you don't talk crap, do you? You're straight to the point. I'm the same. If I was sat with somebody who was just woolly and didn't help me retain focus, it just would not work. I think you've got to have rapport, haven't you? And whether that for some people is somebody that's different or somebody that's very, very similar. For me, it's somebody that's very similar. Say how it is, cost you less money in the end, and just get on and do it. We don't waste time, do we? Just cut to the chase with things.
And just to, I guess, give a perspective to all those. So when we first started working together, so you've just hit your 14th birthday, hence the elephant. So congratulations on that. So we're in our 11th year together. You were doing about 180 grand a year turnover at that point. Where are you now?
Yeah, I mean, I think we've taken a business from about 200 grand a year to way over 200 grand a month, and it's been over a like I say, 11-year period. So that's quite steady in agency world, but very steady, very stable, but with big jumps here and there. So yeah, and it's just having that path and just following the path and having somebody there to support me with it.
Fantastic. And so, Andy, obviously we've delivered some good results together. There are plenty of other advisors, as you say, in the room. Phil, who I know very, very well, who acts as a sounding board. There's Brenda over there that works with clients on strategy. There's probably many, many more that I'm not pointing out. So I guess the essence of what I'm saying to you is if you're a business owner and you're looking for better or quicker results than you get by yourself, having somebody in your corner that can look through a fresh set of eyes, that can give you a different perspective, that can give you that accountability and that kick up the ass that you need sometimes. Just what would you say to somebody that is thinking about, should I get somebody in my corner? Should I get somebody to help me?
Get a coffee with you, get a coffee with Phil, get a coffee with Brenda, get a coffee with anybody, and just sort of figure out if they're the right fit, and don't feel like there's any sort of failure as an owner manager of a business in seeking that assistance, that reassurance. You can always tell them they're wrong, but at least you've got a second opinion.
Brilliant. So, Andy, thank you very much. So I'm Gary King from Tendo, but speak to any of us. Thank you.
Thank you.